I stay in Bellville, Cape Town, in South Africa, and I'm a 63-year-old male.
My name's Joanna, and I'm 40. I live in Johannesburg in South Africa. Obviously, I'm British, as you can hear, and I'm a primary school teacher. And in August 2019, I was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer.
Let me put it this way. I know, and I mean, all these years you hear about cancer, and now I know I've got cancer, and it's colon cancer. But I think there are so many different types of cancer that you get. That at that moment there was so many things that went through your mind. I mean, things. Basically your private things at home. What's going to happen to this? What's going to happen to that? And things like that. But I don't think you, at that stage, you really know what the impact of this specific cancer can be, and at that moment is. When I met Dr. Forgan, he mentioned to me that the laparoscopic op will be done and how it was going to be done, and that's basically all. That's what they decided they're going to do, the op, how they're going to do the op, and then the same time he said to me, he already, because I've got little spots on the liver as well, and afterwards, after this op, they're going to see what they can do with the liver, and but he already spoke to the doctor that specialized in the liver, and he said that they can do it, and with the chemo.
I think my options were quite limited because the tumour was in the lower bowel. It was quite close to the rectum, and I think there was a millimetre space left in the bowel, which is why it was so painful, because it was almost blocked. It was open surgery.
Oh, well, they did the op on the Monday, and then 5 days later, the Saturday they discharged. The doctor says there's nothing. He says, I'm healing so well, 5 days only, and I mean, the day after the op, I stood up by myself out of bed into the chair. The day after that, the Wednesday, they pushed me through to the ward, and then the Thursday I got up and I walked all the way to the toilet, and from there on I'm on the go the whole time, feeling excellent. I'm feeling good. Yeah, it's just an amazing feeling coming out there, out of the theater without no pain, without anything, without problems. Yeah, no, I'm feeling so good.
After surgery, because it was a major surgery, the recovery was minimum 6 weeks, and it was a really hard recovery actually, from open surgery. Then I had to wait 3 months before I could start the chemotherapy, and that waiting period from surgery to chemo was the hardest time for me and my husband and my family, because you just think, you're just scared. Is it growing? Is it getting worse? What's happening? It's a very horrible feeling. I was prescribed a very heavy pain medication, and I came home on the Thursday, and on the Saturday I was back in hospital actually. Recovery from surgery was, I'd say, about 6 weeks. It's definitely no exercise, take it easy.
Like complications and stuff, no, nothing at all. And I think the way the laparoscopic operation is done, or how they do it, that the chances of complications and stuff, I think it's much less. Not that they can't get that you can't get complications, but I think it's much less than if they had to do it otherwise, or if they had to do it on the old way of doing it, to cut you open and things like that. I think that's a life-changing thing, and the thing that you had no pain, make everything easier for you as a patient. That's doing it. It's making it much easier to recover. If it's in the same type of thing that I had, I would say don't hesitate, don't wait, take the chance, go for it, and get it done as quick as possible. And if they don't know what laparoscopic operation means and what it is, I think they must just ask the doctor just to explain to them and tell them what it's all about and how they do it, and that they don't cut you open. It's just little small holes that they do the opening through. So just to get themselves comfortable, and maybe at the end of the day, they also be like positive going into this thing, and, instead of being afraid to go for the op. So yeah, that's what I think. I think if they realize anything is wrong, get help as quick as possible from the doctors. Go through everything that need to be done.